Wow, that's a huge walleye. It left me speechless. This video is part 2 of our series, all about the spoon. Our discussion today will cover what is a trolling spoon, its characteristics, and the techniques when trolling for walleye. Let's travel together on a journey through the many aspects of fishing. Hey there, fellow anglers. I'm Tom, and I'd like to welcome you back to our channel, where we dive deep into the art of fishing. Today I've got an exciting adventure lined up for you. We're talking about trolling spoons for those elusive, huge walleyes. So grab your gear and let's get started. Now, if you're looking to land some monster walleye, trolling spoons are an absolute game changer. These flashy, reflective lures mimic the movement of baitfish, making them irresistible to hungry walleye lurking in the depths. But it's not just about throwing the spoon in and hoping for the best. There are a few techniques and tips that can dramatically increase your chances of success. That's what this video is all about, so let's break it down step by step. For example, when it comes to trolling speed, walleye can be quite finicky. You'll want to keep your speed between 1.5 and 4 miles per hour. Too fast and you'll scare them off. Too slow and you won't get that enticing spoon action. Test your spoon in the water along the side of the boat. Your response should be, look at that spoon go. Notice how it wobbles and flashes, mimicking a distressed baitfish. That's exactly what draws big walleye in. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep experimenting with different spoons, colors, and depths until you find what works best for your local waters. Walleye have a tendency to nibble before committing, so patience is the key. There's a lot to cover, so let's get started.
I'm the Grand Wizard of spoon fishing, here to explain just what a trolling spoon is. It is a type of fishing lure specifically designed for trolling, which involves dragging the lure behind a moving boat. The primary purpose of a trolling spoon is to mimic the movement and appearance of baitfish to attract predatory fish.
Trolling spoons typically have a curved, concave shape, which gives them a wobbling action as they move through the water. Trolling spoons are usually made of metal, such as stainless steel, brass, or nickel, which allows them to withstand the rigors of being dragged through the water at varying speeds. The trolling spoons are often weighted to ensure they reach the desired depth while being trolled. They are equipped with one or more treble hooks to increase the chances of hooking a fish once it strikes. The effectiveness of a trolling spoon can depend on the speed of the boat. Different spoons are designed to perform best at specific speeds, usually ranging from 1 to 4 miles per hour. Anglers can control the depth at which the spoon trolls by adjusting the length of line let out, using weights or downriggers, or choosing spoons designed to be run at a specific depth. Trolling spoons can be used in both freshwater and saltwater environments, making them versatile lures. They are effective for a wide range of species, including salmon, trout, walleye, pike, and various saltwater species like mackerel and tuna. Tie the trolling spoon to your fishing line using a suitable knot, such as a polymer knot or an improved clinch knot. Depending on the desired depth, you may need to add weights to your line. The trolling speed can vary depending on the target species and water conditions. Once the boat is moving at the desired speed, let out the line. The amount of line will depend on the depth you want to achieve and the weight used. Keep an eye on the depth finder if you have one. Adjust the amount of line or the weight if the spoon is not running at the desired depth. Troll in a pattern to cover a large area of water. Zigzag patterns, S-curves, or trolling along contours and drop-offs can help locate fish. Stay alert for any signs of a fish strike. The rod tip may jerk, or you may feel a sudden pull on the line. When a fish strikes, avoid sending the hook immediately. Let the fish take the spoon and hook itself firmly before setting the hook to ensure a solid connection. Once the fish is hooked, reel it in steadily. Maintain tension on the line to prevent the fish from shaking the hook loose. And most of all, use a landing net to bring the fish on board safely. Walleye love perch for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's make our version of a perch spoon. This one is our green-orange perch silver minnow spoon. First of all, we're using a real crude small spray booth to prevent overspray in and around the work area. A 2x4 piece of wood has 2 wooden pegs positioned to work with the 3 3/4 inch spoon. Steel nuts are to keep the spoon from laying on the board. The spoon is positioned on the pegs, ready to be painted. We created our own cutout stencils. This photo shows where we're going with our current project. We're spray painting the green first. This is our crude spray booth with the project ready to be painted. Allowing the green and orange to set for a few minutes, we will paint the black vertical stripes next. Those 2 colors look pretty good. The stencil for the black stripes is now in place. The spray painting is completed. We used a white enamel paint on a Q-tip to do the contrasting background for the red prism eye. After the enamel paint is dry, we apply the eye and give the spoon a lacquer protective coating. Adding a number 5 split ring and a number 1 extra strong treble hook, the spoon is finished and ready to catch some huge fish. We would love to hear about your personal creations. Good luck. Here are some tips for effective trolling with spoons. Experiment with different speeds to find out what works best for the target species and conditions. If local regulations allow, use multiple rods at different depths and distances behind the boat to increase your chances of success. Periodically reel in the spoon to check for debris and tangles that may affect its actions. Choose spoon colors and sizes that resemble natural prey of the target fish in the area. Brightly colored or reflective spoons work well in clear water, while darker or more subdued colors may be more effective in murky water. Following these steps and tips, you can effectively use a trolling spoon to increase your chances of catching a variety of fish species while trolling. What are the various types of trolling spoons? Standard trolling spoons are classic elongated shape with a gentle curve. They produce a steady wobbling action. Flutter spoons are lightweight, wider in design, with a pronounced fluttering action on the drop. Casting trolling spoons are designed for both casting and trolling with a compact aerodynamic shape. Deep diving spoons are of a heavier design or equipped with a diving lip to reach greater depths. Weedless trolling spoons feature a guard over the hook to prevent snagging on weeds and debris. Dodger spoons are larger, heavier spoons designed to create significant movement and flash, often used in combination with other lures. Needlefish spoons are of a long, slender design that imitates needlefish or other slim baitfish. Casting trolling hybrid spoons. They are versatile spoons designed to be effective both in casting and trolling, with a shape that allows for long casts and a steady trolling action. Cowbell spoons are multi-bladed trolling rigs that create a lot of flash and vibration in the water. Each type of trolling spoon has specific features that make it effective for certain conditions and species. You should choose the spoon you'll be using based on the type of water you are fishing, the target species, and the behavior of the fish. Let's recap special techniques when trolling a spoon for walleye. Select the right size and color spoon. Determine trolling speed based on walleye response. Use depth control techniques. Cover water effectively. Adjust for water and weather conditions. Fine-tune your presentation. Use electronics. Pay attention to bites. Make time of day and seasonal adjustments to your presentation. By following these techniques and adjusting your approach based on conditions and walleye behavior, you can increase your chances of success when trolling spoons for walleye. It's hoped that we have provided some interesting and valuable information. We would appreciate a like and subscribe to tell us that. The information for this video is a condensed version of what is contained in our All About the Trolling Spoon ebook. There may be several videos to highlight everything.
Meet the Grand Wizard of Fishing. He's got some proverbs for us. Fishing is just an excuse to stare at water and avoid yard work. A day spent fishing isn't counted against your lifespan, unless your spouse finds out. The worst day fishing beats the best day working, unless your job is a fishing guide. A day without fishing probably wouldn't kill me, but why risk it?
Subscribe so you'll know when part 3 of our series is uploaded to YouTube and available for viewing. The planned topic of discussion will be all about the flutter spoon and catching stripers. And yes, we're going to have another visit from the Grand Wizard, giving us some more proverbs just for the spoon fishermen. Check out our other videos. We have a wealth of information that we'd like to share with you. There is much more planned. In the meantime, we'd like to hear of your experiences. Once again, thank you for your visit. Hopefully the information provided will be of value and help you catch more fish. Please be respectful of water and weather. Now let's go fishing.